Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. I am here to share with you my haul from the local creative reuse store in my area. If you recall, I told you about the unpleasant experience I had on Sunday, which stemmed from this haul. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the stuff and share with you. Now, some of the stuff I probably could have got cheaper at other places, maybe, but some of the stuff I was like, I don't even think they have this in stock anymore. So, this, my mind's eye, has a copyright of 2010, and I paid $6 for it. It originally 1999, probably came from Michaels, maybe, maybe Joanne Fabric. 2010, I wasn't even thinking about crafting. I was video gaming. So, and I don't think a lot of pages have been used in this 54 sheets, which is always great. And this is a quick flip through, and it's all not. I don't know if all of it is, but I think most of it's treated. And what I mean by treated, has glitter or some type of stuff on it. So it says 3 sheets of each, 54 sheets of cardstock glitter paper. So every page has glitter on it. It is storming here, so I want to go ahead and get the video up, well, made and programmed in. Sadly for me, great for y'all, I've been doing a video every morning. I gotta double up on some of these videos so I can just have them in the coffers. I was going through all of my private videos. I have a whole lot, like 20, that I never even released ever. So now I gotta go back and look at those. So this was the one. I don't think this one had a price on it either. Or did this one have a price on it? Oh yeah. So this was $6 as well. And you know I go gaga over Die Cuts with a View. Die Cuts with a View is my favorite paper brand to be created. I am, again, I said I was gonna try to not to talk about Joann Fabric too much, but I usually found my Die Cuts with a View at Joann Fabric for a decent price. This came out in 2011, and it's called the Snapshot Stack. And I was like, ooh, this would be great for like an 8x8 little journal, because they have all these little snap pictures. They have this, and I got inspired. So, ooh, we could just make some copies of playing cards on some cardstock, print it off. We don't, some of those we don't need. And this has treatment on it as well. So, do I think I'm gonna cut open this paper pack and use it today? No, but I thought it was a good deal for $6. Something I hadn't seen, never seen. Again, 2011, I was not crafting. Now I have seen these before, and I actually purchased some of these before from, I want to say, Michaels. Yeah, I think they were $1, maybe, I'm not sure. So it's 75 cents each one of these. I'm going to show you. And the thing is, I have a membership there, one time purchase membership, and it was 30% off total everything. So that was a really good deal. So everything I'm gonna show you in this bag was $34, I believe, which is great because those two paper pads alone, if you bought them at regular price, $20, we pay for it. But if we buy it at $5 or $10 half off, it was $20, right? So we got this one. Now some of these I did not really think they were going to be great colors, but if you know me, you know I'm into music notes. I don't know, can't sing, don't know a music note, and I like, so music note plaid flowers got me. Solid paper, always getting this 12 sheets for 75 cents. Um, plus the 35% off of what that the world, these keys and these little flowers. I like this too. And again, same setup, right? This is the same exact one. The music note, they probably had one big sheet. These flowers are probably inverted in a different color. And then we have solid. So that's a good thing. Then we got solid sheets of paper. These are in my closet somewhere in my craft space when I first moved to this place. And then we got stripes, dots, more music note, and keys. Like I think we all, a lot of crafters, I can't say we all, but a lot of crafters like vintagey looking things. So that was that. And it's, let's see, one, two, three, four, five, six. So six. Then they had this paper pad for $1. Martha Stewart for $1, not bad. I don't think much was used out of it. It says it's 16 pages. I'm not gonna count it. I was like, for $1, this is pretty good paper, and it's double sided. I think sometimes we do. This would be cute to punch out with a hole punch, circle hole punch. I think we do tend to see something that's really cute and buy it. And these are stickers. One sheet of stickers. I don't know if you counted the papers. I didn't, but that might have been one complete thing. And so this, I think she gave me for a quarter or 50 cents. And if I memory serves, none of the pages are colored in. And I think this is a print to create. So like the people that sell these on Amazon, I believe, Mandala Mania, and it says it was made in 2016. It has a ISBN, and it tells you who made it. May all your inspiration be endless, Nick P. and Totally Wendy. And they have a website. It's called endlessinspirations.net, and then it's dedicated and a thank you. And then we get into, and each side has something on it. Not something on it, a sentiment, words of encouragement, I guess. So I thought that'd be really cool. I know a few people um, are doing mandalas, Mandala Monday, I think it is. So it'd be really cool to join this. Now I don't think this paper book has really good quality. It looks like it was copied from a copy to a copy to a copy, but I thought for the price, it was under a dollar. It was either 50 cents or a quarter. It was a good deal. Then I saw these, and I listen to what I'm about to tell you. I think that this is a good deal because when I would get these from Tuesday morning, it would be 2.99. Even Joy and Fabric had those for 2.99. So $1.50 half off is normally $6. Really good deal in my opinion. And I don't think I have this fall looking one, so really cool. I don't know. It doesn't feel like any of the pages, I mean any of the stuff is missing, but we could look at that later on. Just put this to the side. And then so rapid succession, I got these doilies. I didn't need these, but I was like 28 for 50 cents, a good deal. Then we're going to get into some stamping. So this was a dollar, and it was Unity Stamp Company. It says warm winter wishes, a merry little wish, let's shake things up. So I think this is supposed to be an owl in a snow globe. I thought it was really interesting and cute. I'm not into owls, but a few people that I do know are into owls. And then it says, and then I got this. Now I did lose my mind just a slight amount, as you can tell. I hadn't been there in months because I was going there quite frequently, like every 2 weeks or whatever, and the stuff was the same. So I got this, and I thought this was so pretty. And this is from close to my heart. This pumpkin snow, not pumpkin, this scarecrow. I always confuse a scarecrow and a pumpkin, the words. I don't know why. But pick of the patch, fall. We got a dove. This cute little tag thing. I guess they didn't put the tag back in. That's interesting. Then we got fall. I think these are all photopolymer too. But I only got it for the pumpkin, the scarecrow, excuse me. I thought that was really cool. So I'll put this up in a minute. And then, this one's called Home for the Holidays. Let's show them how let me show you how 35. I guess let me show you how 35 looks. I don't know. And so this is super cool. And these were all a dollar, I believe, or two, which is still a good deal. So this is again no tag. I guess they have a die or something that has tags on it, but I wanted to get this little bear because I was like, "Ooh, this is cute. We can make some stamps, some stamps." Then another K and Company paper pad. Let's see what this copyright date is on here. I need someone to tell me. This says 2013, and this is not open fully, so it's still new. It's 14 sheets, and I got it for a buck, which is great. I see a few cards and some books coming into my future. And then we got this one. And this is a little dog, a moving thing. It says, "Hello, welcome to the neighborhood. Don't forget us. Just moved. We're moving. We've moved. Welcome." So it's pots and pans. Look, the dog is in the back. I got it because this dog was so cute. It says, "Handle with care." And then this is package moving boxes, which I think is really cool. Then we got some little elves, and this is called Merry Pursuits. I feel like elves and gnomes are always under that mischievous category, right? So they're wrapping up some stuff. The lights have come off, skating, and then I don't know what else is going on, but yep. Then I got this one. Now I don't. I wanted to see the back of these right when I first got it. So it's a cat right here, a Christmas tree, bird. I don't know if this is a cardinal. It doesn't look like one. And then the snowman. Now you all know how I feel about snow people. Snowman. And look. So I can't wait to use this one. The only problem with some of these stamps is, well, a few of them, they don't have the backing in. So I feel like when you don't have a backing in, you could ruin your stamp set. So we're gonna have to get into some more storage stuff soon to transfer it out. Now I like Precious Moments a lot, but I thought this was so cute because I was like, oh, I can make some graduation cards and use it at a boy or something like that. So this is from Stampendous. It came out in 1996 and it was 50 cents. And whenever I go to craft stores that are not brand new craft stores, like reused craft stores or craft events, I always squeeze the stamp because some of them crack and dry out and they don't work anymore. Now, I wasn't sure if I had this one or not, and I was like, if you do, it's okay. It's only 50 cents. So these snowmen are doing different things. Look, we got a Santa hat, top hat, earphones, a toboggan. I think that's what they call it. But for 50 cents, I was like, okay, yeah, because they probably, I don't think I got this one, but I remember back when Michaels had switched over to this labeling. And I was trying to get them all up because they used to be $1, and then they moved them to $2, and then yeah. So this is Hobby Lobby says $1.99, 2009. Definitely wasn't crafted in, but this won't probably come off of the back. I'll probably take it off the back and then put it in the book. But it's a snowman. It was a quarter. Very cute. So you can stamp a bunch of these out, get your circle or your scallop punch, and take it out. Then these fairies. Now, I am not a huge fairy person, but I thought that I could try and create some cards for some of the people that I know that are into fairies. It says make a wish, shine, dream, sparkle, believe, make a wish. And it feels kind of thick, so it could be an authentic stamp set and not authentic. And then I didn't need these, but I wanted them, right? So I got this one for $3. This is the Mother's Day one. And then I got Natalie for $3. So that is my haul from the reuse location. I'm going to share with you what I got from the Mega Craft event. So let's get into that. Now remember, I went with an adult and my son, and the adult I went with uh, grabbed some stuff for me as well as herself. She got glitter. She has daughters, so she's into more glitter. I am anti glitter. As y'all know, I have dry eye syndrome for some reason, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So this is 25 cards and envelopes. Now, this, what I'm showing you now, is pay whatever you think, okay? So, yeah. I asked her to be the cheapskate and not me because she's a cheapskate too. I feel like she might be even more of a cheapskate than I actually knew. And I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it right there. And then so we got this abstract geometric designs. Again, I was thinking about the mandalas. The only thing is, if you ever notice, I'm not really big into coloring pages that have words on it. Every now and then I will use them because sometimes we need some self-motivating things. But in general, I prefer just a coloring event. So these are all weirdly shaped. I love those. This looks like a television. Yep, this looks like it's a TV and maybe some funky design is on the TV. So that's that. No rhyme or reason in the little bag. So we walk in. I have to use the restroom. She gets a bag. That's what you see flapping right here. And yeah. So this one is a art impression, and it says, "Know what I love about celebrating your birthday is not my birthday. Warmest birthday wishes, happy birthday." And she's running with a cake. You know this cake is probably falling, and then it's him. And we got some cakes. Now I know that people always say yellowing is okay. If you have stamps that's yellow, it's fine. It's nothing wrong with them. But I always kind of freak out. But I thought that would be really cool for some quirky birthday cards. And then I told her Christmas, and so she saw these, and I was like, I like these Santas. I know some of these Santas are a little bit on the creepy side. Now look, this is when Marshalls was cool, or than it is, right? They used to sell stamps for $1.99, and it says 2012 on it. April 23rd, 2012. Inka Dinka Doo. Inka Dinka Doo is one of my favorite stamp companies as well. But I feel like these don't even need to be in color. Like you just stamped them out in and heat embossed them in like a color and just let them sit there. Let them marinate on how great they are. And then so I couldn't remember if I had this or not, but I was like, I don't want to miss the opportunity if I don't have it to get it. Now I wasn't shopping at Tuesday morning in 2012, but yeah. So another Inka Dinka Doo, Froggies. It's called Pattern Frogs. In case you're looking for it, and this one's called Santa's. Santa's checking his list, and I'm almost certain that I have this, but I think the snowman in this set is missing. So I was like, I'll get it anyway. And so this one's called Ornate Christmas. If you ask me what I'm gonna do out of this, I'll just use the snowman and maybe this Merry Christmas. Now this crown may be a bit out of place. It's an ornate Christmas, but I feel like this is too commercial to be for Jesus, if that makes sense. So that crown is probably a little bit out of place. And then now my friend's daughter is into cats, which makes if you have friends. Oh, let's do this one. This is an Inka Dinka Doo, and I thought this was so cute. It says Christmas delivery. This is so adorable. Look at that. Now back to that. My friend's daughter likes kitty cats. And if you have friends that like certain things, you tend to see those. Like I remember when Ruth's Inkwell, Ruth, she knows that I like nautical things. She said, I don't know how I have so much nautical stuff in my inventory now. And she had made me a few books, some junk journals, a beautiful junk journal. So you can see a lot of kitty cats. So this is from Penny Black, 2000, and it's called Kitty Witch. So very cute, very cute. And again, I did squish most of them, but she was grabbing them too, and I didn't tell her to squish any. And then this is a Penny Black one, 2003. So the people that donated this stuff, it was a lot of cool stuff. But people, I don't know. The only way I can explain this to you is the early Black Friday days when people were fighting and pushing and trampling over each other. That's how it was, just a little bit more mild mannered. And then I got this. I think I had this coral already. This is a Recollections one, and it's 2013. I think, but I don't think I got this. I thought I saw this at Hobby Lobby before. I don't know. Then another Creepy Witch, Penny Black. This says 2006. So this one's called Night of the Witch. This is 2003. And this is called Dancing Witch 2006. Um, I think the lady's name is Tammy. Tanya. Maybe it's Tanya. She used to do a lot of craft videos. Now she only does planner videos. She had showed this really pretty witch stamp, and I want to say it was from Ducks in a Row. It's a witch. She looks like Samantha Stevens from Bewitched. She's riding on a broom, and I have been trying to find that one, but the company went out of out of business, so I'll never get it. I had saw one on eBay, but I didn't want to pay the price that they were asking. So this is from Commotion Rubber Stamps, Tucson, Arizona, and it's called Cool Cat. Makes me think of Peek the Cat. So I might actually try and do this one. Now this rubber is a little bit thinner than this rubber, but I like it. Now keep in mind what I'm showing you. This is all pay whatever you want to pay. So you understand why people were going a little bit haywire. So this is a cat. Is this cat talking to the mouse? It's called Cat with Gourd. Impression Obsession. No copyright date. No. This looks like a Hobby Lobby stamp. And also this has white foam, so we'll probably end up stripping the rubber off and just putting it on. But yeah, I grabbed this one. I thought that was really cool because you could do a witch scene. This could be a barn. This could be a bird. You never know. Like this cat, and this could be the witch's familiar talking to, like a another creature. And I thought this was so cute. It is called no name, just numbers. It's made in Canada, magenta made in Canada. And so it's three scenes of a kitty cat doing something. I don't know. Look at his ears. I have no clue what he is doing. So then we got this one. This is a Stampin' Up one from 2001. Snowman. Then I said, hey, if you see any little mice, let me know. And she grabbed one. She like these. Oh, this one's bad. This is a bad one. So then yeah, this is not a good stamp. You see it won't bend? Yes, it's not good. That's okay. And even this won't do anything. Now, can you still stamp with these? Probably so. So this is little Monica. This is 1999. This one is from 1999 as well. Mud Pie Blows Candle. I think I have one of these in this, uh, but not in this format. So that one's still good. This one's not either. I have this one, Hobby Lobby. I'm pretty sure I had this one. That's okay. So we got two dud spuds. And we probably could do something with that if we needed to. I don't know how we could fix it. And this is a cat snowman I thought was adorable. Cat snowman, $8. 2011 in Washington. Art by Michael Slight. That's cute. And it's still good. Look, these could be cousins. Are you counting how many this is Monica having a ball. I think this might be Monica because I think Monica is the smallest one. This was $4 at Hobby Lobby. And remember, they used to do stampabilities. They don't even do a lot of stampabilities anymore. I thought these cats were creepy. Three alley cats. Creepy cool. No copyright date on it. It just says Custer's Last Stamp, Traverse City, Michigan. Now this one, I don't think I have this in this small one. I think I have it in a little bit a larger one. And this is still good. Like if you ever go to a craft event like we did, basically it was a resale, right? You gotta make sure you check the backs of your stamps because you don't want to go and find the stamp you've been looking for and then it's not gonna work. So all these stamps, everything I showed you so far, besides the very first of the video, we spent $15 on it total. Okay, 15. So am I upset about those two? No. Be cute to add to my collection though. So we got this little frog on a star. So mostly, if you notice, most of it is Christmas themed. Then we got who is this? Monica. Oh, Maxwell feeling rosy in a cup. So I guess this is it says rose, and this one may not. This one's kind of hard too. I'll have to look it up and see if you can salvage them. It's cute though, very cute. Then the last one is this witch, and this is how the witch is like a sexy pose witch. Uh, I have to pull it up for y'all and show you. This is Hampton Art 2009, and then this snowman. This is not. This snowman looks like the snowman from Say Freeze from Michaels, and it's just called Snowman. Then I got this because I was like, I have not been able to find any of these little bows and flowers, and I thought this was a really good deal. It's 50 of them. I'm probably gonna go to Michael. No, they sell these Offray at Walmart, so I have to go to Walmart and see since Joann's is not here anymore. So that's the first little bag. I saw this on the table and I was like, "Ooh, we need to get that." We meaning you and I, the person watching, and me, because this says it's one piece and it has these little things on here. But we can take all of these apart, dip them in some type of diluted paint, and change the colors. And all I could think of was Alice in Wonderland. My friend has done that, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to copy her thing, but I was like, this is a cool idea. So we have these right here, really cool, and it's six in here. And then we have these, which are a little bit bigger and more of a cluster, but we can take these apart. And I have an idea for some canvas work I want to try and do. So I thought that was a really good find and a really good deal. We just got the whole bag. There was some other stuff there, but I didn't really care for that. And again, I'm just grabbing as I can reach. We got this, which is some styrofoam eggs and balls. And I need the styrofoam balls because I want to make a flower. And I need them. I purchased some from the dollar store, but I wanted to try and use those as well. And then we got this one. I think I have a stamp like that. It says the Queen Bee. And this came out in no date. It's by Mary Englebright Inc. Excuse me, All Night Media. I don't think All Night Media still makes stamps. I could be wrong. It was $6 originally, and we got it all this for 13. And then we got these. And I'm gonna leave these out on my desk because I want to use those. And then we got more cards. So more Christmas stuff basically, but you don't need to use this for Christmas. We could take this open right now. So it says 25, 5 1/8 by 7, and we could really make a book out of them, right? We could take maybe two red and two blues and make a book. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be anything, Valentine's Day, regular, all that. So that is what I got from the event. Would I do it again? I don't know. I want to say my good sense says no, but the cheap side of me says yes. Anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.